Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 13 of Let's Play Europa Universalis IV, Cradle of Civilization as Arabia, or Mamluks. In the last part, we, which was the war we did? Yes, we were preparing for the Aquanlu, whatever these guys are called, which will also be against Ajam and Crimea. We're going to try and border cut these guys, so let's get going. So, right now, the main point of this is just to do what we can to basically stem the tide of these assholes growing. That's honestly the only thing we're trying to do. We're not trying to do anything too miraculous by any means, but we are definitely kicking these dicks in the guys in the dicks. 140 people there. Yep, that's gonna fall pretty quickly. So you know what? I'm gonna move around there then. Now, Ajam has got some territory we want, but like in this piece, this is what I want. Yeah, probably. That's probably the best piece we're gonna get, which is at 809 pissed off. Like we're gonna piss off a lot of people with this piece, ladies and gentlemen. Like this is not a piece for the faint of heart. It's really going to piss off some people, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be extraordinary levels of anger from this. Not that that's a problem, or an issue, or something I'm going to stop. It's just a truth that we need to accept. I can't actually bring any men to save my help my men there. I'm actually going to have to route there, because I can't actually bring any men to, or retreat, sorry. I can't actually bring any men from my territories to help. So, could not give a fuck about Fungi's opinion, I guess. No, you know, we'll get the income there, why not? Yeah, I'm going to offer some more troops over to this defense, over my other flank. Because that's currently where we need the most men. Right, so now we can actually move to where we need to move to. And we're going to get a general for you. A general who should be capable of dealing with any asshole we come into contact with. Okay, we can get there again. We've unlocked a new ID or a new part of this. Missionary discipline. Okay, we don't use mercenaries at all. Like, we've forgone them. But do get religious wars for now, why not? That should prove very useful. Okay, yeah. This is an issue. I created this issue myself. I retreat all my men from the region without actually adequately backing him up. So, that's just a fuck up on my behalf. Yeah, we're going to focus on these guys, my main enemies first, and then we'll move to care about the rest. 29th of September, can we get there to stop this? Fuck. 8th of October? Apparently, yeah, they just had a really good fucking handle on that siege right there. My men were doing very little to, and very little on getting, like, they were not getting very far when it came to that fight. We'll go here first, because we want to stop them from sieging that. We also want to make sure we have some men to back ourselves up with. There we go. Looks like we're gonna get them here, which does mean we're gonna be fielding against the entire enemy alliance. They have a lot more morale than me, but they have less like drill. But overall, they actually have better men apparently. So we look at the techs. They are Tech 13. That's a better cannon, and their ideas. Their ideas don't don't seem to make sense. Oh, okay, they have an extra morale of armies, obviously, but yeah, I don't see why they're getting such a good. Oh, they have a shit ton more cavalry cannons. So, ladies and gentlemen, cannons are something we lack. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my men further south, and I'm gonna build up cannons. Like I'm gonna build each army up to 25k. I know I'm pretty sure I can have the limit. Yes, I can. So, it's going to get done. Now, we could finish religious ideas off, but I'm not going to. Right now, it's a little bit more important not to. We're going to go up to 7 cannons per army. Expensive, but necessary. Unfortunately. Well, actually, no, it's not unfortunate. Our armies would be much better off with it, but it's unfortunate that we have to go to such lengths anyway, before, like, in the middle of a war. Did not think they would put up such a good fight. But I seem to have not kept with enough cannons, and that seems to be my issue. I think having 7 cannons will affect our armies in such a way that's not going to guarantee victory, but going to make our victory a lot more viable. Might try and take some stuff off at Ejam, just to, well, just to make me feel a little bit better that I took some damage. You know the typical stuff. Right, let's move our men back up, because they're going to start sieging back stuff we want to keep. Now our 2-star leader is going to engage in the enemy's army. Engage the enemy's army, or at least try to. Right, so they've got... We're not worried about down there now. So you're going to go up there. And we're going to go siege down here and try and get ourselves back to... well, back to prominence. No restrictions on far accounts, fine. We'll call that for guy for now. So we need to get Ajam out of this. Actually, Crimea will get out of this war because they're fucked as a... Oh my god, you're fucked as a country and you don't want out. Wow. That's some serious balls, ladies and gentlemen. It takes some serious balls to stay in a war where you are quite literally getting your ass handed to you. Like, not even by me, by another, like a rebel and like a third party, and you're still willing to stay in the war. That's commitment to an alliance or just fucking retarded. I haven't decided which I would say it is. It's definitely one of them. Yeah, I'm going to get this fort pushed over just because the quicker we push this fort over, the better for us. How many more cannons do we need? Okay, another army should be able to offer the amount of cannons necessary to finish off this siege, or finish off these sieges. Well, basically force this siege to finish. Okay, the enemies are... My enemies are doing a really good job of fighting back, and that was not what I expected, ladies and gentlemen, I will admit. But sometimes things don't go as expected. Something I should have realized. Right, asshole. 225k's there. Rest of you over there. Yeah, and it was mostly... It looks like it was mostly Ajam who was doing the fight. Because I don't seem to be able to find an army that's... Yep, it was mostly Ajam who was doing the fight. So Ajam is the one responsible for the good fight against me. And they took defensive, which makes sense. Ajam is actually quite a strong nation when it comes to it. Yeah, I'm going to get you guys sieging up here. This piece is basically done. I just need to end it. There we go. First things first, convert that. We're going to convert a core whatever we can. But most importantly, shut the entire region up. Can't shut these two up because they're a bit too high on the I'm already angry scale. So we're going to get our men to positions where they will better befit their status. And get you over there. And this 25k we're going to leave in the Holy Land, in Jaffa. Right. Let's turn our fucking forts off, because right now that's expensive. And when we can, we're going to get armies into position. We're going to start basically drilling them. And we're going to get every army up to 25k. The Ottomans are going to spearhead the coalition. This is where the coalition could be an issue, because I didn't actually realize... I completely forgot about the Ottomans' existence for a moment. My alliance with Hungary should prove strong. My alliance with Khorasan should prove strong as well. Backed up by a royal marriage. All we need now is a third alliance that will, well, England should do. That should breathe enough fear into my enemies that they're not going to do jack shit. I think it's about time we got rid of the Cretians as well. Just because they're Once we get rid of those guys, we'll feel a little bit better. A talented judge. Yeah, sure, why not? I didn't take a loan, but I have a lot of money. That must have been from an event. Gonna go from an event. We are losing a bit of money, so I'm actually going to invest that money and see if I can put my economy up on a little not pedestal, but put my economy up a little bit. Try and make myself a little bit better off. That's really all we can do, unless we start building manufacturers, which we should actually start doing, because it's only less than 100 years, and we can need them. So if we can get ourselves prepared for when we actually need them, then we'll be better off. Let's have a look at this coalition again. Tunisians will go out in... Oh, my aggressive expansion is really crap. Some Diplo relations would be doing us great right about now. Going to fire you. And fire you. Our new Amir. None of those really that useful to us. So your choice. Let's just read this. The pilgrimage to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina is one that every Muslim should undertake once in their life. As the great Sultan, it is our responsibility to ensure that they can safely reach that destination. This is a position that in many ways requires both cunning and martial ability, as the way to proceed can range from defeating trade raiders to negotiating passage from local rulers, to outright threats or bribery. The Emir of Al-Hajj will have the overall responsibility for the Hajj caravans, and will have great freedom in how to achieve a steady and peaceful passage for all Arabian pilgrims. Sure, only a Mamluk can perform this task. I will go for. Now we need to get ourselves a guy who will be hired and be damn useful to us. That's you to get lost because you're not what I need. Yes, let's get back to coring. Because right now our new provinces need to be cored. Now our guest expansion is going away at 2. Still not enough. We need more. Once our extension has cured itself, we'll be back up to about 50. And then what we need to do is get ourselves a religious idea set. But we won't be able to get that for another 2 ideas at least. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have more than 50% like invested into it already. So yeah, that's too much. An unfortunate truth, but it's something we must live with. Now, we must bring about more strength for our country, which means once we've got more money, we'll move that money straight into my men on my armies. Also, while I think about it, you guys all need to fucking train. How many leaders can I have, game? I can have 4. I guess we'll have to leave 1 leader out then, or 1 army out of it. And we'll just rotate generals later. But, how professional is everyone else in the region? Let's have a look. I mean, we're 10% behind the next one, which is Bavaria. Which is a Khanate up here, so... Then it's Perm, Bremen, Flanders, so... It looks like the Ottomans are a mile away when it comes to, they're at 35%. Yeah, they lack any strength when it compares to us. Most morale in the world is, well... Apparently ours is one of the highest. Okay, apparently when I was at War of Ajam, that was just not true. But whatever, game. I'll take you at your word. Yeah, as long as this doesn't grow anymore, we should be fine. Like as long as we don't garner more enemies, then we need. Protest. Yeah, we'll just move to legalism. We're not even going to bother worrying about it. It's just moving to legalism. That's all we need to know. Right, so we need some more vassals. That's going to be a good way of us growing. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Just had a little bit of a fucking sneeze there. Who the fuck are you? Okay, you're up there. So Adal is a good option, but again, I don't intend to go down there, so... I intend to take this from them, but then I'd have to annex the rest of them. Although, wait, actually, I'm pretty sure you can take territory these days. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can seize land off of them. So, you know what? You know what? I already have 8 relations, and that's, like, it's crippling my Diplo. So, you know what? No, we're not going to do that, because I don't need to cripple my Diplo any more so than it already is. So, we're going to get ourselves tech adequate again, shall we say. And once we're tech adequate, we'll do what we can. There we go. You have been integrated. Congratulations. Do you have any cannons? No. Well, then your entire army can fuck off. Good thing is that's actually completely happy with me. Yeah, so it looks like that. Yeah, the people who's pissed off is going to go away pretty slowly. Not much we can do. Once Tunis leaves, we'll basically bitch slap Tunis again. Because right now my goal is to get over into Spain, so we can start amassing some power there. Because right now, to unite Islam, we need a lot of land over there. So we're gonna go get it basically. Finishing religious ideas really is going to be good for us. So the sooner we can get that done, the better. And Ajam didn't go Shia in this game. They stayed Sunni. Interesting. Very interesting indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit, we haven't even bothered coring the last of the cores. Wow, we've got so many points and I didn't even bother coring them. That's just low. We're probably gonna have to go for another military idea instead of Diplo. No, fuck you. We're going for Diplo, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for Diplo. Like, I will put more power into there if I need to. Like, I will annex these guys as slow as it'll take. Okay, unknown. Nexo, so do you want to? Nope. No clue when. Okay. It's a bit too low to do that, actually, apparently. Good guessed. Yeah, let's not rival the Commonwealth, because the Commonwealth probably not a good idea to have as our enemy. Oh, look, the Ottomans are actually... oh, that's Saxonburg, thank God. I thought my guys were getting beaten... Well, Hungary was getting beaten back. But luckily they were not, so we've got that on our side. Our allies are fine. It's definitely something you want. That's definitely some good news. I think Aleppo was the best for profit. Yep, get to Aleppo. Yeah, it's going to get rid of you. Don't need you. And I'm sure I can keep these 5 guys for now. And Deus Vox, now we're going to go get the Diplo idea stuff. Because Diplo ideas will just like get me the Benign Diplomat. And the Benign Diplomat right now, not as good as the Benevolence, but god damn it's necessary. So if we can get that, will be great. Yeah, printing press slowly moving through, which is as you would expect. Kind of surprised Ajam didn't join the... Oh, they can't, because we were... what's it called? We were at war. Local militia. I will lose the 30k just so I can... 10 years of less manpower, but technically I gain more professionalism, which is more important to me. Having a professional army far outweighs the downsides of that. And you know what? Let's go for an extra guy. Why not? The more drilled that my men are, the better my entire army is. Awald Almas, a Mamluk commander. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't see a reason. I see no issue here. I find no fault with this action, shall we say. Oh yeah, we're still... I don't know why I just accepted that. And there we go. Ajam has moved into coalition against me. Now, this is actually kind of a worrying coalition. See what I mean? I say worrying, and when I say worrying, I fucking mean it. Smash there immediately. You guys move over here. So right now, the war is kind of a pain in the ass. And it's mostly in the north, so... I'm going to do what we can to... Okay, yeah, even with the amount of morale there, we're not going to win that fight. Fuck me, we won the fight. You're going to take a while to get here, so my allies joined, didn't they? England, Naxos, and everyone but Hungary joined. Hungary fucked me over. Actually, no, you're already going there, so yeah, we'll move our guys back where they are. So, if we can destroy the Ottoman's army. 9th of April, 10th of April. Okay, looks like we can beat it to them. Get to them first. We'll get that 25 admin, that's fine. Right, at this point in time, paying for war taxes is very necessary. Okay, I just full out destroyed an enemy army. Well, an Ottoman army, that's more the important part of this. How many men the Ottomans got left? Oh, more than enough. They've got way more men left. That's like, that was like they blew on their face. They felt nothing. And right now, being a defender of the faith might actually help. But we're going to hold off on that because it's expensive. What I'm not going to hold off on, though, is pushing these forts down. Go get there. You know, ladies and gentlemen... Oh, okay, they're not going to go there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end this part here. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.